Yes, indeedy. What's up, everybody? It's Jazz Fuzz, and this is just a nightcap. Every now and then, I will sit in my room and I will think and talk to myself about the issues and problems that's going on in today's world. And a lot of people just don't want to debate anymore. A lot of people just don't want to sit down and listen to other people and talk about things that concerns about them. Like, people are afraid to say what's in their hearts and minds. Most people will say they're afraid because, if you talk about something really sensitive, then people will bash you and people will throw you around. People want to have facts and evidence and proof about what you say is true. But really, most of the world is like common sense. It's very common sense if a law suppress somebody not to get ahead because the law make it harder for them to make a life. I think people should step back and think about laws, policies, and rules of America system. 9 times out of 10, people want to get better. People wants to be greater, something more successfully. But when you have politicians and mayors don't try to do anything for their people or not trying to make them successful, and due to the fact, for a great example, like disability benefits and Section 8 and all this kind of stuff, if it's hard for people to get, disability benefits because they don't have the standards or the accessories of what their people are supposed to be looking for you to be accepted to it. And Section 8 have a long list of people who needs a home, but once again, you have to have the certain requirements. Most people requirements is you gotta have a child to have a home. Well, do you not know there's a lot of young people are homeless and a lot of disability people are homeless? And they can't get Section 8 because they don't have children. If the disability person can possibility get a group home, and that'd be alright, you know. But other than that, you're on your own. And to me, that's where God comes in. That's where God comes in. That's where faith starts driven inside your heart. Because at the end of the day, people are not really going to help you. People are not going to do anything for you. There are certain people on this earth who are angels, will help you, guide you, and give you a helping hand. But the majority of people on this planet ain't going to do anything for you. I learned long ago that when I was in the darkness of my life, people always ask me, they're like, are you okay? Are you fine? Is there something I could do for you? And when people say that, 9 times out of 10, you sit there and think to yourself is, not really, because 1, you're not going to give me any money. 2, you're not going to give me a place to sleep. 3, you're not going to do anything for me. So what is the point and purpose to tell you my issues and problems when I'm in the darkest times? And that's the sad part about society today. People want to be nosy and know about your drama and your life issues and your problems, instead of trying to help you, to give you information, a helping hand, even staying in your house maybe just 2 months. If they have a little bit of money, just say, hey, pay me $60 a month or something like that. It depends what kind of person they are, because there are people out here who be very deceitful, and there's some people who are true to their word and true to their heart. But today's society is so complex and so out of bounds, you really can't tell anything anymore. And I was just reading people's comments, and I was reading and watching YouTube videos or reading articles, and this whole thing about Trump and his election, and the Russians interfering and corporations that are taking our data, information and stuff. It's just crazy. And most people really feel like it's almost about to be the end of the times, the end of the world, because All these Republicans, they don't care anymore. They will sell America in the highest bidder. And whoever wants to buy America, they're going to change the whole demographic of democracy, our freedom, and everything. While all these white men, prejudiced white men, are happy and glad that they got all this money, the poor white people are going to suffer. The middle class white people are also going to suffer too. At the end of the day, if you think about everything connected with the government and corporations, all of this is all about money and power. It had really nothing to do with racism. It really doesn't have to do anything about rich, poor, and middle class people. What it comes down to it is all about selfishness. It's about somebody just want to have all of it and don't let nobody have any of it. At the end of the day, these politicians, Democrats and Republicans, make it very clear that they're playing Monopoly and they're playing the game of life. Of real life, people are suffering. The whole world is suffering. The whole world wants peace. The whole world wants to move on. The world have blended in to understand everybody have a difference in their opinions and the beliefs and all that kind of stuff. The world understand not everybody's going to agree everything what they like. Everybody's going to disagree and agree. But politicians are so stuck in some time machine that they have no idea that social media give us a lot of information. Your phone give you a lot of information. And I'm not so surprised about the corporation using our internet database for information and taking our identity and give it to God knows who's out there. It makes you wonder, because call me crazy, but I remember there was a story about somebody had committed a crime and they didn't even committed it. However, their ID and everything, and they found it or whatever, and they pressed charges on this person. It makes you wonder, because FBI, and it's not here in Virginia, but some other state, the FBI is using people's driver's license to go undercover missions. That's insane, because I said to myself, somebody gonna get killed. You know, so it's okay to protect your ass, but it's okay to use somebody's driver's license to be undercover, and then God forbid the criminals will come after this poor soul, had no idea what this undercover job was, and they get murdered. Like, the government and politicians, they're just playing a game with the people. And it's very sad indeed. It is very sad. I don't understand it. People don't understand it. A lot of people are a little nervous about 2020 to vote because the Republicans make it very clear they don't care. They don't care. If I would be crazy enough to say, I think most of these prejudiced white people are happy that the fact this man is making everybody miserable. When I say everybody, I'm including white people as well. The farmers, the LGBTQ plus people, the color people, the disability people. Like, everybody's living a living hell except for these people. And the worst part about the whole situation, that we're about to be in the depression. This country is about to go depression. And when it does, oh God, I don't want it to be in depression. Because we almost repeating history again. In the 1930s, it was terrible. People were getting kicked out of homes. People couldn't eat. People couldn't find jobs. And it was only, thank God, that somebody had leadership and a backbone to try to fix and clean this whole entire deficit. Now, once again, we're about to be back on that road and track again. But this time, it's going to be a little bit more different. Who knows what 2020 is going to be like? Nobody don't really know that's going to happen. Me, personally, I'm still going to vote. But it just goes to show these people just love to play with us. One of my uncles told me that, you know, we're like mice to the drug pharmacy. They know half of the drugs that they give people is dangerous and it can really kill the human body, but it's a test. They want to see what does it do and how does it react to the human body. And at the end of the day, these people are just, they're testing us, and they're just playing with us. We're like toys to them. Because it seems now it's making more clearer as I reading stuff and watching stuff. It's very clear that what they're doing is just that they're playing around. Like they're bored and they want chaos erupt to the whole entire world. While the world is like, hey, what's going on? We just want education. We just want peace. We just want a green card. We just want to work hard to get the money and make the American dream. And we just want to live life to the fullest. But instead, you act like y'all bored and y'all just want to make people's life a miserable hell because it's fun to watch people squirm, run around, and acting like a fool and just rumbling around and trample over themselves. It excites them. And I'm talking about all the politicians, the Democrats, Republicans, and the independent people. They're enjoying to see all this chaos. Now they say, Jasmine, how do you know they're enjoying it? Because they sure hell ain't fixing anything. You see how this man and this cuckoo crazy dude in the office is damaged everything impossible he can? Hell, our ex-allies are happy we got a dumbass in the office because he's letting them do whatever they want. Then our allies are pissed off because he's treated them like the ex-allies. It's sad. It's terrible. But all you can do is pray. All you can do is walk in faith. All you can do is ask for the Lord to shelter me and bring me peace. Or whatever spiritual guidance that you have. Because I said it many times. I said, welcome to the world of panic. Welcome to the world of chaos. And welcome to the world of confusion. You know? At the end of the day, as I see, the government is happy that the American people are running around with their head cut off and starving and trying to make it as much as they possibly can. And as for all the wealthy people, I don't understand why you want so much money. My God, you cannot even spend $1 trillion on planet Earth, let alone billions of dollars. That's a lot of money. However, when I was watching the videos, they say 68% of wealthy people want taxes. They want taxes to raise up for them because they're tired of tax cut for them. They're like, what are we going to do with all this money? You cannot even buy anything with $1 billion. You can try, but my God, that's a lot of money. What's this money going? You know, one thing people got to keep reminding themselves, we all going to die in the same ground of the earth. Everybody's going to be buried 6 feet under. So it's just funny to me how billionaires and millionaires and wealthy people have all this money, but you're going to die in the same ground. And that doesn't cost a thing. If you want to be smart, your coffin will, but the ground is free. And that's the end of my rambling for tonight. I just was thinking to myself tonight and just thinking. But I will put some hot topics. I will put a hot topic. Number 1 will be what's wrong being black. And number 2 will be their Trump supporters. And number 3 will be how the disability services treat the disability people. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see y'all more later on. Bye.